can, or you are going to introduce me? Can I introduce? No problems.
So, very good evening to all of you. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, organized a World Record Series 2. Today is the 121st day of the series. The resource person for today's session is Dr. Minakshi Pathak, Madam. So, first of all, I welcome to you, Madam, for the dais.
Thank
Then
you,
I
sir.
welcome
Thank
to
you
the
so
chief
much.
organizer. Then I welcome to the chief organizer of the World Record Series 2, Honorable Principal M. Ambedkar, sir. I welcome all my colleagues from my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale, sir, Dr. Anita Dole, madam, Dr. Ken Kadam, sir, Dr. Anita Dole, madam, and all others. And last but not least, all dear participants, I heartily welcomes to you for the series. So for today's topic for the presentation is Eco Green City, which is going to present Dr. Minakshi Pathak, madam. Before her presentation, in short, I would like to introduce the keynote speaker, Dr. Minakshi Pathak, madam. She is a Medhavi Learning Hub, Glasgow, Scotland. She is from UK. So with this brief introductions, now I would like to request Dr. Minakshi, madam, please start your presentation on the topic Eco Green City. Please welcome.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Prashant, sir. And good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr. Minakshi Pathak. Basically, I am a civil engineer, urban planner, and then I have done my PhD from IIT Mumbai. 5 years back, I came to Glasgow and I have started my own institute here that is called Medhavi Learning Hub. So I am founder of Medhavi Learning Hub. I'm going to start my topic for today's seminar. Let me open my presentation. I hope you all are able to see my screen. Hello, are you able to see my screen? Okay. So today topic is Eco Green City. Eco Green City is basically nothing. It's just a city we are going to develop. But the thing is that we need to be careful when we are going to design our city, right? So first, I will start with what is Eco Green City. So an Eco Green City is a city built of principles. That means we need to achieve a goal where uh, we will have a zero wastage policy where the city is very efficient, though we have a high population, though we have a high density city, but we need to take care of all our resources, natural resources. That is the basic function of eco green city. So before going to start eco green city, where that the term came from, so eco green city is just advanced stage of eco city. So first we need to know about what is eco city. So eco city is based on principle of green urbanism, where we can see eco means definitely we need to take care of our environment, that should be environment friendly. So, eco city is the city that will keep the balanced relationship between the urban city as well as the rural area. So, what is urban and rural? Urban means we can see, we all know we are living inside our city. So, as an example, I can say Mumbai, that is a very urbanized city, and rural area nearby of the Mumbai area. I can take like a, we can see the nearby development of the Mumbai areas. So, these are the basic principle of a eco city. What is the principle? So eco city, where we can see the energy, renewable energy source technology. So what is renewable energy? So that energy, the form of energy that will not harm the environment, that is solar energy, wind energy. These are the energy form that will not harm our environment. And we need to make a relation between transport, food, habitat, forest land, farmland, and water. They should equally plan that they have a balanced relationship. They're not going to harm each other. They will balance or they will fulfill to each other, right? So where the concept came from? So eco city concept came from the very famous scientist that is called Richard Register. He is based from Berkeley, California, and they formed an organization. And from there, the main focus was the eco city development. And what was inside that eco city development plan? So that was like they worked to plant trees along the main streets, build solar greenhouses, and work with the Berkeley legal system that will pass environment very friendly. And we need to encourage public transportation, like we need to take buses, we need to use cycles, something like that. So these are the concept based on the eco city given by Richard Register. So the ideal eco green city, what is ideal eco green city? So ideal eco green city is that will fulfill the following criteria. What are those criteria? We can see first. Uh, First is an urban ecosystem which is ecologically sound, minimizing the negative impact of development on the environment. Second, reduction of ecological footprint means waste management and utilization of that waste. Then, achieving environment sustainability through renewable energy, utilization of renewable energy, green transportation. Then, maintaining high air and water quality standard, rainwater harvesting systems, least use of fossil fuels, protection of ecologically sensitive habitats. Those are the important things for an ideal ecocity. Objective, what are the main objectives? So first we need to know what is an eco green city, why it is important, how can we achieve this, how to build it through architecture, transportation, and strategic plans, and what are the examples all around the world we can see here. So, the basic definition of eco green city is also known as sustainable city, design environmental impact inhabited by people and that is dedicated to minimum required input of energy, water, food, and waste. And there, the pollution of air will be low CO2 emission, low methane emission, and low water pollution. So that all the eco city concept, eco green city concept will start with eco urban farming also. So what is urban farming? So urban farming, it is a process of growing and distributing food as well as raising animals in and around a city. It could be any city. This method of food cultivation save energy in food transportation and save cost also. So, why urban farming is important for an eco green city? Why? Because if we are going to do something like that, it will save our time from one place to other place, and as well as a common area for farmer. We can see if we have our own urban farming, so we it will save transportation cost of vegetables and fruit that we are just bringing from villages to countryside to the city side. So that's why urban farming is important. And we can see an example of urban farming in Chicago. These are the city areas of Chicago, and we can see this near to the city area. There is a land safe for urban farming, and the people are using to grow fruit and vegetables on that area. And another important thing, how we are going to take step to make eco green city, we need to take lead. Uh, we need to take, when we are going to make any building, we need to take permission from the lead people also. What is lead? So lead is leadership in energy, environmental design. It is an international recognized green building certification system where their priority is to make the building that should be more ventilated, more eco-friendly. And what will come under lead planning? It's like a water efficient building, energy and atmosphere should be favorable as per the building, material resources, indoor environmental quality, location and linkages for the buildings. And then the design should be innovative when we are going to take any permission from the lead, any new building permission from the lead. That is a new concept in India also. And how we are going to take our transportation system to make eco-friendly, so we can create a system that will we can create a system that can reduce a low greenhouse gas. We need to use that kind of transportation system. How come? We can see we can plan a car free area where we cannot take our car on that areas. So as an example, Paris has a place called Seine. There you cannot take your car. That will also save some kind of CO2 emission. And as an example, Delhi, we can see like few years back, there's like a one day you can use car, one day you cannot use car. Some policy where that has been implemented by the Delhi CM in India. And another thing we can do, we can take a more public transport as compared to using cars and our own vehicles. And then another thing, we need to take offices near to our residence area, so that will also save the timing also from moving one place to another place. That is called proximity, that is a part of urban planning. So we need to make a plan something like that, so our offices should be just close to our residence building, or the land use and the land use planning should be integrated. That is another way of making a more proper plan for eco green city. The another thing, I'm not going to talk much about the transportation access. Already, I told many things. So another thing, how practically we are going to achieve, how we will achieve through how we are going to achieve through practical implementation. So first is different agriculture system, like we need to uh, we need to give some agriculture plot to the city residents, to the within the city, that will reduce the distance from country area to the city area. Then we need to use renewable energy sources like wind turbines, solar panels, or biogas created by the sewage. Then practically how we are going to achieve a method to reduce air conditioning, like planting trees and lighting surfaces, colors, natural ventilation systems, and increase in water features and green space. At least it should equal to 20% of the city's surface. If we're going to plan any new city, we need to give 20% for the green area for each and every places. Then transportation planning, as I told earlier, we need to make a common plan that will integrate with land use planning, and we need to use more public transport like cycles, buses, and metro trains, and increase pedestrian routes so we can go through by walk also. Then another thing, what we are going to achieve. So we can make green routes, we can make zero emission transport, we can make zero energy buildings. There is a new concept. If we are not going to take care of these things, what will happen in future? The impact is, there is a new term. Maybe you have heard. I don't know. Urban heat islands. So what is urban heat islands? So these are the impact of the pollutions and the less green areas. So basically, an urban heat island is an urban area or a metropolitan area that is significantly warmer than its surrounding rural areas due to our human activities, basically due to more buildings, due to less green areas. We can see an example here. Especially we can feel during summer more as compared to winter. We can see this is our city area and this is our rural area. We can see the differences. Downtown is the city area. So if we are in the center area of the city, we can see that is more warmer as compared to the outer areas of the city, and you can feel the same. And these things are especially we have seen for Indian cities like Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Bangalore. So we have done lots of research on Bangalore and Mumbai, and we found there are more heat islands is going to be formed. Like city area is more warmer as compared to the outer area. So these are the things will emerge if we are not going to take care of our environment and we are not going to take care of our buildings. Next, we can see what is green roof. We can see an example in Hong Kong. We can see these are the examples for green roof. Everywhere you can see the green areas. And then there is one more example for eco green city is Masdar city in Abu Dhabi. And one more, we can see they're going to implement 180-meter tall tower in Paris. That is another example, a small example of eco green city in Paris. Then Singapore, what they are doing, they are just developing a park that is 20% green. All the area should be near to the park, and the park should be 20% green. And then how we are going to implement these things through our architecture. So eco-industrial park, we can make more eco-industrial park, urban planning, urbanism, eco-urbanism, individual buildings we can take, and then there we can see if the buildings are more ventilated or not. We need to use less energy resources. Then again, we can see what is eco-industrial park. So basically eco-industrial park is a combination of the resources, the waste material, and we are going to use that waste material as a resource for another industry. Suppose we have a industries for dye industries, and how we are going to take raw material for dye industries. So we can take raw material from any other industries that will going to give the raw material for the industry. So we can take that material. Basically, it's a like we reuse, reduce, and recycle. So we'll take one waste material of one industries, and then we can give that waste material as a raw material for another industries. So these kind of technology we can use, and already it has been implemented in Gujarat. There are two eco-industrial state. One is Naroda, and one is Vatwa eco-industrial state in Gujarat. So we can see that kind of eco-industrial parks in India also. And then again, how eco-industrial park can help. So basically, this helps to more greener areas in the city, less pollutions, and this way we can because if industries are eco, definitely they will give less air pollution. So if industries are say not producing any pollutions, then definitely we can achieve to make eco green city also through eco industrial park. So we can make more, we can use wind and solar power through our eco-industrial park also. So how many eco-industries around the world we can see? Australia, Melbourne, a city of Moreland, that is eco-industrial city. And then China, we have Dongtan, an eco city. Huanbazhou, currently in constructions, that is also in China. And Rizhao, that is also a eco green city. And especially of Rizhao is which currently mandates use of solar power for heating water. Parts of districts in Shanghai are working on green development. China is also working with investment and technology. And there is in Singapore also, Singapore Tianjin Eco City. And then Germany, there are some projects, framework in Brengasau, Womben, and Fingersau, also a sustainable model district. India, we have Gujarat International Finance Tech City or GIFT, that is also a part of Eco Green City. And one mall is also coming in South India, that is Mani Mikhala High Tech Eco City. The total area of that city is around 5 kilometers square, and that is projected in Karikal in India. Sweden, we have one more eco city, Gothenburg. We have Sweden, Gothenburg. We have Hammarby. So that's Stockholm is a good example. And what their speciality is, they have more focused on good recycling system, good and good passive houses. Then another one more eco city in UAE, United Arab Emirates, is Masdar city. The city is located in Abu Dhabi, we can see, and the specialty of the city is zero carbon, zero waste city that is fully sustainable, around 11 miles in size. And there are several more eco cities in the world like this. And the city where I am living, it's a kind of also a eco city, it's a more green space. And then eco green cities are the future of sustainable development, we can say. That was all about my eco green city presentation. If you anyone has any doubt, please you can ask me. I am here to take your questions.
Thank you very much, madam,
Yep.
for wonderful presentation over here. This topic was very interesting, Eco Green City. Ma'am have explained it very well. Now, dear
Thank you.
participant, I would like to request you, if you have any query, please come ahead and discuss with madam. Please welcome.
नमस्ते मैडम।
Yeah, namaste. Namaste, sir.
मैडम, जैसे ये सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की बात जो आती है, कई सालों
हाँ
से
जी सर।
हमें पिछले कई सालों से हम इस शब्द को बहुत अच्छी तरह सुनते हैं और जब हम इसकी डेफिनेशन पढ़ते हैं तो बहुत खूबसूरत लगती है, क्योंकि इसका ये अर्थ होता है कि भाई हम पर्यावरण को नुकसान ना करके हमें अपना डेवलपमेंट करें। तो ये शब्द बहुत अच्छे और सुंदर भी लगते हैं हमें। लेकिन मैं जो जहाँ तक मैं देखता हूँ, ये सिर्फ हम पढ़ते ही रह गए हैं, कहीं हमें ये धरातल पर नजर नहीं आता। क्या मैं सही
नहीं सर, सर नहीं, अगर आप, क्योंकि मैंने खुद गवर्नमेंट में जॉब किया है इंडिया में। आई वाज वर्किंग एज अ टाउन प्लानर विथ गुजरात गवर्नमेंट। मैंने 2 years काम किया। इवन मैंने काफ़ी प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं इंडिया में, बड़े बड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स भी किए हैं मैंने काफ़ी। तो या गुजरात में अगर आप जाएंगे तो मैं गुजरात हाईटेक सिटी, वो पूरा इतना वेल प्लान है, वो एज अ इको सिटी प्लान हुआ है। दैट इज़ वेरी वेल प्लान सिटी। और अगर गुजरात की आप टीपी स्कीम देखेंगे ना, क्योंकि हमने खुद बनाई है वो स्कीम, मैं ग्राउंड पे काम की हूँ इसलिए मैं बोल रही हूँ आपसे। मैंने खुद उस पॉलिसीज में ग्रीन एरियाज को हम लोगों ने इतना अच्छे से लेके आए, और जो भी प्लान हमने बनाया, SIR है, स्पेशल इन्वेस्टमेंट रीजन है धोलेरा में, आप वहां जाके देखे, PCPIR में जाके देखे, और जो भी नई सिटीज डेवलप हुई है सब एज पर नॉर्म्स हुई है, सब एज पर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट नॉर्म्स की उस पे हुई है। तो बाकी सिटीज का नहीं पता, लेकिन मैं क्योंकि गुजरात में काम की हूँ, मैं गुजरात से हूँ इंडिया में, तो मैंने वो सारे डेवलपमेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स पे लाइवली काम किया है। तो आई हैव दैट एक्सपीरियंस, इसलिए आई हैव शेयर दीज थिंग्स। तो हमने बहुत केस स्टडीज के साथ वो नॉर्म्स लेके आए और प्रैक्टिकली उसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया। हो रहा है धीरे धीरे, हाँ, लेकिन इट विल टेक टाइम, क्योंकि इसमें पॉलिटिक्स भी बहुत होता है। बहुत सारे पॉलिटिशियंस इन्वॉल्व होते हैं। अभी हमको यहाँ पे जमीन चाहिए, लैंड चाहिए, पर वो उनका खुद का भी होता है। तो प्लानिंग में पॉलिटिक्स का बहुत बड़ा इन्वॉल्वमेंट होता है, जो कभी कभी इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं हो पाता है।
मैडम, आपने सही कहा, गुजरात का तो हम सुनते हैं, लेकिन जैसे मैं दिल्ली से यमुना नदी के किनारे किनारे हरिद्वार और ये पंजाब उत्तराखंड को जोड़ती एक रोड है मेरे यहाँ से, तो उस पे बहुत अच्छे पेड़ हुआ करते थे। आज उसके सब पेड़ गायब हैं और रोड तो काफी बड़ी कर दी है।
सर वही बात है ना कि हर जगह की पॉलिसीज अलग होती है। प्लानिंग का कैसा है ना, क्योंकि हर स्टेट का नॉर्म्स और रूल अलग है। प्लानर्स तो बनाते हैं सारी चीजें इन्वायरमेंट को केयर करके, पर पॉलिटिशियन आते हैं, वहाँ गेम प्ले हो जाता है।
से यार दूसरी एक समस्या मैं देखता हूँ कि हमारे हिंदुस्तान में जो शहर है, कचरे की सबसे बड़ी समस्या, मतलब सरकार इसमें कुछ नहीं कर सकती। जहां तक मैं देखता हूँ, हम पब्लिक ही इसके सबसे बड़े दोषी है।
मैं अभी ग्लासगो में रह रही हूँ, 5 years से मैं यूके में हूँ। यहाँ का एक छोटा बच्चा भी होगा ना, वो भी बिन को अलग करके उसको स्कूल में सिखाया जाता है। क्योंकि मैं भी स्कूल्स में भी इन्वॉल्व होती हूँ, तो बच्चों को स्कूल से सिखाया जाता है कि ये सेपरेट चीजें हैं, आप इसको इसमें ही डालो। तो कभी कभी एज अ पब्लिक भी हमको वैसे थोड़ा बच्चों को भी सिखाना चाहिए, क्योंकि हर चीजें घर से शुरू होती है, खुद भी। तो हम थोड़ा जिम्मेवार होंगे ना, तो सरकार और ये तो अपने हाथ में है। और इंडिया का पॉपुलेशन इतना ज्यादा है कि उतने पॉपुलेशन को मैनेज करना ये भी बहुत बड़ी बात है अपने आप में। तो थोड़ा सा एज अ पब्लिक भी हम लोगों को भी थोड़ा जागरूक होना चाहिए। अब जैसे बैंगलोर में एक प्रोजेक्ट आया था, क्योंकि मैंने बैंगलोर के प्रोजेक्ट्स पे भी काम किए, तो लोगों ने विरोध किया क्योंकि वहां ट्रीज कट रही थी, तो वो नहीं चाहते थे कि प्रोजेक्ट वहां पे आए। तो हम लोगों को भी थोड़ा आगे आना पड़ेगा। अगर कहीं लगता है कि ये चीज ठीक नहीं है, यहाँ ग्रीनलैंड यहाँ से जा रहा है, तो उस थोड़ा एज अ पब्लिक वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन दैट पार्ट ऑल्सो।
धन्यवाद मैडम।
थैंक यू सर।
Hello.
Please welcome, sir.
Yes. Good evening, Dr. Bedkar sir, Principal sir, Prashant sir, and good evening, ma'am. Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. And it is a need of our hour now that we should not disturb our ecosystem. Yes, definitely in context of India, if we are talking, a lot many changes are taking place. But what I feel, that the city areas, especially metro cities and other cities, there are two sectors in the cities. One is old developed city and the newly developing city. So newly developing cities, the people are taking care of parallel roads and green belt in between the roads, and that reduces the noise pollution, air pollution, and other aspects. Even make the air clean also. So that is happening. But another part, which is 50%, is there, where we cannot make much changes. What we could see now in Kashi and other places, yes, definitely we could make those kind of changes. But it is very difficult and hard to change the structure and infrastructures and roads. They are very narrow. The noise pollution is too much, and we are really disturbing our ecosystem. We are doing intrusion in our ecosystem. Okay, and another thing, that dam construction, as the cities are growing and becoming more populous, the need of water is increasing, and the dam constructions and the level of dams, they are increasing. So these are the two, what we can say, uh, how we can work in such a situation then,
Sir,
because
yeah, yep.
the
Yeah, you
population
continue
is moving
first.
from rural to urban area, and the urban areas are growing very fast, and that is why the need of resources also increases over there. The land acquirement increases. The any land, agricultural land turns into non-agricultural. So these are the basic problems what we have to deal with.
Yeah.
What
Sir,
do you say
see,
about this?
yeah, definitely, definitely. I'll just focus on that part also because I work with government organizations in India, right? So, what I feel personally there, like as a planner, we plan something, and because of political pressure, they have changed the plan in last moment. They told us, "Yo, sorry, ma'am, we're not going to implement this plan because that will impact the land was for their relatives or something like that. They want they told us like, can you bring that project to on that land because they will get more benefit, and it was pressure on planets also. So I'm just telling you honestly. So planners are just making their plans, either planners, architects, or engineers. The thing is that, and especially I have seen in Karnataka because I work lots of projects in Bangalore also. Maybe you have heard about the that airport project also, that Bangalore earlier, the location of the project was different, and because of the political pressure, the project came in Devanhalli. Earlier, the location was in different site of the Bangalore. So there are lots of practical pressures, political pressure. Because of that, the plan has been changed. And same thing, planners are also facing when they're going to implement any plans practically and practically. And the thing is, what is the difference between Indian cities and the cities? Suppose I'm living in Glasgow, the rules are very strict. They need to take care of environment, so they should. And second thing is population also. India, the population is more. If you're going to take any smaller city, the population is very more as compared to the cities that people are living outside of India. So we have taken example of Chinese cities. Why? Because the population is same. Because of the strict rule in China, you can see the plan has been implemented, and there are less politician involvement. India is totally different, right? So what we are going to plan practically, it's not going to be implemented. They will change the plan. They are making monies from the plan. So it's like that, and especially we need to public awareness is also very important, I can see. So that is very important part. So we can aware our public. So okay, this is not good for environment, so just go. And like a few days back, I've heard about Mumbai, like inner area, that I forgot the name, that near IT Powai, one eco conservation zone is there. I especially, sorry, I forgot the name of that area. That is like a conservative area, and earlier the plan was a metro. The metro was coming there, but because of the public opposition, Are College, that was near to my college also. So the public opposition, they have stopped the plan. So we need to be, we need to take care of these things sometime.
Yeah, definitely, madam. And I think the individual, this consciousness and conscience is
Yep.
very important. And I think the political commitment is also important, because
Exactly, exactly.
when one party gets changed and another party comes, they should not demolish what the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people will do.
exactly, exactly. And why the Gujarat, why I have seen the Gujarat the more progress, because I personally, I'm not going to praise anyone parties or anyone thing, because I work with higher authorities there. So I have seen they are very keen to implement that plan. We worked so hard when I was there. We worked till day night. We worked till Sunday also. Can you believe? I was working with the government. I was working on Sundays also, because we need to implement that plan. And as per our, the whatever we made as land use plan, we have implemented same in SIR, PCPI, on whatever the cities we have planned in Gujarat.
I think the involvement of NGOs are also very important.
Exactly. That's true.
They
That's
have
true.
to
Agree
play
with
a
you.
vital role, especially, we should start with what we call it as primordial prevention. So
Yep.
to prevent this kind of act, we should have this kind of learning in the school only. And
Yep.
what you said correctly, that at abroad the people are very conscious. Dirt
Very
consciousness is
conscious.
very high, very high. We had to develop it. In our country we have to fight with the basic things
Hmm.
like eating and other things. So there
And
are, yes,
pedestrians should be like one more thing. I have seen the difference between I cannot say another city. I can say about Glasgow. The roads are there for public. You can walk freely on the road. But India, it's not like that. I have not seen pedestrian. It should be, because I have gone Mumbai 2 months back. I have seen there were no road to walk. How we are going to walk on road? Not possible, right? So government need to focus on more little bit pedestrian path, where we can walk from at least one path to one home to another home. That was missing also. Same thing I have seen in Bangalore also. No pedestrian. Even I spoke to one of my friend. He's working with government organizations. So he told me we are just working on pedestrian paths. Still the project is there and it's delaying, something like that.
correct, ma'am. Thank you.
Minakshi ma'am, Minakshi, I'm sorry for interruption. I
Yeah,
agree with
sure.
you. I agree with you, 100%. But we have 150 crore population. The difference of density is also should be considered, because you are talking about a pathways. We have the n number of cities where we have constructed. If you go in a Chandigarh, you will find there is a separate lane for e-rickshaw. There are separate lane for the
Mhm.
joggers. Everything is very systematic.
That's
But
true. I don't know. That's
finally,
true.
finally, what matters the education in the way we have educating the our childrens, how they are,
Hmm.
because 150 crore population, they need some space and some kind of development also. So these
That's
thought
true.
also we have to consider related to this. All these
Mm-hmm.
are environments related around surrounding us. So these are the very critical position, because everything is depend upon our future. So
That's true,
just I
sir.
have
That's
shared
true.
my views, because I have seen, because on this
That's true.
topic you have what in the way you are talking about, it's a good one,
Mhm.
but there should be some focused way to consider all these contents. Thank you,
That's
Minakshi.
true. No, that's true. I agree with you. So, childrens are our future. So that's why I've started this institute in Glasgow, as well as I have in Pune also. So I can aware through environmental, some science to they need to learn something that also. So that is my focus. So because of that, I am working with now little kids, not little kids like school kids. So I can aware them at least about environment. So it's like that I have taken this kind of initiative because I work with government. I have seen nothing is going to be work out. So we need to be teach our kids how we are going to take care of environment. That is the basic thing.
So thank you, Dr. Jaivir Singh sir, Swanand Shukla sir, and Dr. Deepak sir for asking the nice questions. Madam, you have answered it very well. Now I would like to request the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Ambedkar. Please welcome sir, and have some concluding words for us, please.
It's evening time for me. I think I can say it's afternoon 3 o'clock 7 minutes. Yeah, 3 7. Yeah. No problem. Thank you, everyone, for giving me this opportunity. And just one message to all of you: just if you have a kids at home, tell them to they need to take care of environment because they are our future. So we need to save our Mother Earth. That is my main motto. So save Earth and just be careful whatever we're going to do. Let's try to make your environment. Just see where you are going to see especially for I just want to say about the waste thing also. Sometimes I have seen the kids are not aware they have thrown the waste material on the road. So we need to be careful. We need to teach these things to our kids. That's it, nothing else. So from my side, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Minakshi, madam.
Thank you.
Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, in Maharashtra, organizing a World Record Series 2. Before to vote of thanks, really I'm very proud of you, madam. You have joined with the link and you presented a wonderful lecture to us. So we are really proud of you. This
Thank you
topic
so
for
much.
Eco Green City, where madam have explained all those things. What is the main aim of an eco city? Which city is known as an eco city? Why is the green city important one? Which is the first eco city? As well as some objectives behind the eco green cities. Some of the major eco green city around the world. Now, ma'am have focused all those things. So we are really proud, and your presentation was so nice, madam. Even though this topic is new for us, but you have explained all those details brought in front of us. So we are really very happy to listen you for today's session. Thank you. You paid your valuable time for us, madam. So really, we have
Thank you.
appreciated your lecture. Thanks a lot. Then I thanks to the chief organizer of the World Record Series 2, Honorable Principal M. Bedkar, sir. I thanks to the colleagues of my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale, sir, Dr. Anita Dole, madam, Dr. Karar, sir, Dr. K.N. Kadam, sir, and all others. And lastly, really, I very sincere thanks to all their participants, those who join the series regularly on time and enhance the beauty of the series. So thanks to you all. Also thanks Jaivir Singh sir, Swanand Shukla sir, Deepak sir, who always share their views in the interaction sessions, discuss with the keynote speakers, and ask some wonderful queries for them, and ma'am always answer it very well. So thanks to you all. With this, now I declare that today's session is over. But I request to you all, please fill the feedback link which is given in the chat box. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you, all of you. Anyone wants to my number or wants to be in touch with me, wants to any information about urban planning or any other things. I am here because I have done my planning from SEPT University. I know many of you know it's a very great university in India. So, and I'm working with Glasgow University also. So, if anyone wants any detail, anything else, I'm here to help you. Thank you so much. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, madam. Bye bye.